Namaste, Sharanu Sharanarthigalu, dear learning enthusiasts, welcome back to SBPS online classes. Dear students, we have started NCRT Classics, the Social and Political Life first, chapter number 2, Diversity and Discrimination. In this chapter, we have covered the contents, difference and prejudice, creating stereotypes, inequality and discrimination, on being discriminated against. Now, in the present video class, we are going to cover the remaining content, striving for equality. Striving means struggling for equality or achieving something by the great efforts. So in this content we are going to discuss who were made the great efforts to achieve or obtaining equality in India, what was the contribution in framing the Constitution of India by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, how does the Constitution try to establish equality in the country. So start with the discussion, striving for equality. Dear students, the freedom of struggle also included within the struggle for equality. During the period of the before 1947, the people started the struggle for freedom as well as struggle for bringing the equality in the society. So at a time two struggles were made by the people in the country. So especially the Dalits, women, tribal people, peasants fought against the inequalities they experienced in their lives. So it is the ruling period of the Britishers. They were considered Dalits, women, tribals and peasants were low caste people, and they were not and impure people, and they were treated these people in an inequality manner, and they were given preference to rich people or upper caste people, and they were appointed so many higher officers with the upper caste people, and they were avoided the lower caste people. So these type of discrimination problems raised in during the period of the struggle movement, freedom struggle movement, as well as the people faced the discrimination problems based on the religion, caste, gender and economical status. As pointed out earlier, many Dalits organized themselves to gain entry into temples. So this condition led to improve the society. For example, Dalits, they were organized themselves to gain entry into the temples. So the upper caste people restricted to enter the temples by Dalits. So the Dalits they were made their group, and they started to enter the temples. They were break the rules made by the upper caste peoples, and women demanded that they should have the have as much right to education as men did. For example, during the 18th and 19th century, the women were avoided to get the education in the schools. So the women also started struggle for the their rights to get the education, and treated equal in the society and sometimes they want a job in the some offices, and they fought out for the providing the nutritious food in the families, and sometimes they want to voting power. They were avoided in voting powers, so they fought out for this right for the voting power, that we call universal adult franchise, and for women's. And sometimes they fought out for the daily wages. Those are given to the men in a higher price, and given to women in a low price. So they want to bring equality in the daily wages prices. So these are the some protests, some rallies, and some hunger strikes they were went, and they got the some particular rights after the independence, after the constitution. And next we go through the when India became a nation in 1947, the different kinds of inequalities that existed was major concern. Which are the inequalities problems? For prejudice, stereotypes. So these creates the discrimination problem in the society based on the caste, gender, religion, economical status, and in education, so on. So the after 1947, these are the biggest challenge for the social leaders as well as the constitution writers, and those who wrote the Constitution of India, a document that laid out the rules by which the nation would function, were aware of the ways in which discrimination had been practiced in our society and how people had struggled against this. So the who started to write the constitution, in front of them, the biggest challenges they were faced. One is the discrimination problems, another people struggling to bring the equality in the society. So they were considered these matters in while writing the constitution, and they were written some articles those bring the equality in the society. So next we go through the these leaders set out a vision and goals in the constitution to ensure that all the people of India were considered equal. This equality of all persons is seen as a key value that unites us all as Indians. So in the constitution, the constitution writers or leaders mentioned in that every article that treat every person equal. So in front of the or before the law, every person is equal. So the all the rules applicable to every each citizen of India, and everyone has equal rights and opportunity. So which are the rights and opportunity given by our constitution? For example, right to equal status and opportunity, right to vote, for example universal adult franchise, right to use public places, right to against exploitation, and right to ensuring the dignity or self-respect of individual, the unity and integrity of the nation, right to express thought, belief, faith, worship, and so on. So these are the rights and the opportunities given by our constitution. And next we go through the untouchability is seen as a crime and has been legally abolished by law. So in the constitution, one of the article that indicates or states that untouchability should be abolished from the society. If any person treat or discriminate on the base of the caste, gender, or a religious matter, that should be considered as a crime, and he must be punished. He will be punished. And people are free to choose a kind of work they wish to do. So whatever we want to do the work, we have right to choose the work. For example, job also, even government job or private job, those are in government offices, in a private school or colleges or private organizations, and government jobs are open to all people. So in addition, the constitution also placed responsibility on the government to take specific steps to release this right to equality for poor and other such marginal communities. So and the constitution mainly focused on the poor people and the marginal communities to give the better uplift the society and give the special services to them. So that our in the constitution, some of the articles get those give the provision to the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes people to bring the uplift the social status of that their caste. Next we go through the writers of the constitution also said that respect for diversity was a significant element in ensuring equality, and everyone respect their caste, gender, and religion, and each person respect other persons, their customs, their language, their state, and so on. So this increase the equality in the society, and we live together in a peaceful manner. And they felt that people must have the freedom to follow their religion. So one person can change, can able to change the his religion to another religion. So this is the reliability given by our constitution. And speak their language also, celebrate their festivals, and express themselves freely. So these are the rights given by our constitution. We feel free or safe and secure in the country by the these all laws, and these all laws treat every person is equal. And they said that no one language, religion or festival should become compulsory for all to follow. So this is stated in our constitution also. And they said that the government must treat all religions equally. Therefore, India became a secular country where people of different religions and faiths have freedom to practice and follow their religion without any fear of discrimination. So, during the national festivals or state festivals, they are celebrating together in their locality or in the school or offices. So we are giving respect to others religion also, as well as their religious practices in the society. So this leads to development of the country. So we should not discriminate based on their religious practice. That is considered as, if we fail to if we fail to treat everyone equal, so that is considered as a crime on based on the religion or a caste or so on. Next we go through the, this is seen as an important element of our unity, so that we all live together and respect one another. So self respect is the most important matter in the society. So we should give the respect to others religion, religious practices and customs, and their food habit, language, and their state, and so on. Though these ideals are enshrined in our constitution, this chapter points out that inequalities exist even today also. So according to the constitution, the constitution laws are applicable to everyone. Those laws are treated everyone's equality. So sometimes these laws are still not applicable to the persons, and still they are facing the inequalities problems in the society. So next we go through the, so equality is a value that we have to keep striving for, and not something which will happen automatically. We should give the respect to other, and that brings the equality in the society. Not only the considering the constitution, it is our mindset to give the respect to everyone. And people's struggles and positive actions by the government are necessary to make this a reality for all Indians. So whatever the constitution made rules and regulations, those must be implemented in the areas. And government so people have the faith in the constitution. And next we go through the, this is the preamble of our constitution. So preamble of our constitution means introduction of our constitution, and constitution written by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. And in this chapter, in this chapter we are going to pointed some notes on related to the justice, liberty, equality and fraternity. So these given to the people of India, and they are they are following in India without any discrimination at present day. So and sometimes in the constitution written that article number 50 that states every person is equal before law, no person can be discriminated against on the basis of their religion, race, caste and gender. And third one, every person has access to all public places including playground, shop, market, hotels. All persons can use the public wells, roads and bathing ghats. And fourth one, untouchability is abolished. So these are the some article 15 that states to people to follow these rules and regulations. If we follow the constitution rules and regulations with proper manner, with giving respect to the each other, so that is considered as a good personality, as well as the good personality is most essential, or giving self respect is the most essential factor in the constitution. So in our upcoming class we will start the new lesson. Till then, bye bye, stay home, stay safe.